Give us a countdown.
All right, welcome to Let's Talk About Gay Stuff. Woohoo! Yay!
Quiz edition.
The podcast where we talk about gay stuff and discuss the week in LGBT history. Today we have another special episode of Let's Talk About Gay Stuff Quiz Show Edition. Woo. It's the show where we invite our friends to the kiki. Of course, by joining us on the quiz show, they don't just get to kiki. They have to earn their gay card by scoring the most points after 2 rounds of questions about what else? Gay stuff! Woo-hoo. All right, I'll make my own sound effects. So before we
can't afford the sound effects
we
machine,
welcome our guests. Well, we only have one guest today, and that is the BFF of our host, Kendall Satcher. It's Martha D. Doyle. Hi, Martha.
Hi.
All right, so before we get like an intro to Martha, let's say hello to the co-host, to Tony. How are you?
Hey, people.
All right, Tony. Soon the birthday boy, right around the corner, the big 4-0. And we'll celebrate. That's
Feel free to spank me.
All right. He's taking nudes in his DM. And then hello to Kendall.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Kendall. So Kendall is going to be actually a contestant in the quiz show today.
Still not paid.
So he's going to square off against Martha. Well, we're going to make you earn that dough. All right. So Kendall, of course, will be a quiz show contestant, and we're going to do a little bit of a twist on the Kendall with Kiki. We're going to turn the tables, and this time we're going to ask Kendall questions with his friend, with his BFF Marty. So we'll ask you 2 questions about some stuff, and it should be entertaining. So Marty, let's say hello to Martha. She is a native of Louisiana, the boot state, and
Slaughter, Louisiana.
She is visiting from Virginia. Martha, how are you?
I'm great.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm Martha. I enjoy
Oh, she likes to sip that juice
and stuff.
All right. And Kendall, of course, we know Kendall, so we don't really have to say much. And like I said,
I'm a mystery.
Yeah, he's a mystery.
I like it to remain that way.
He keeps his
Keep it that way. Huh?
Yeah.
he keeps his feelings hidden. You never know what he's thinking. All right. So are you guys ready to get started
Yes.
on the quiz show? Okay. In the first round, you'll answer questions about some topical LGBT-related issues. In the second round, we'll quiz you on the latest episode of the podcast. So, Martha, I know you drove down here, so hopefully you heard the episode that was released on July 21st, which is covering this week, July 21st through the 27th.
I didn't take my Ginkgo. I won't remember anything.
Uh-oh. All right, so let's review the rules of round 1 first. All right, this round will consist of 6 questions. You each will be asked 3 questions, and we'll alternate questions between the 2. For the question you are asked, you will have 10 seconds, of which Tony will be keeping time, and you have 10 seconds to answer it correctly. If you answer before the 10 seconds, you'll earn 3 points. Tony, that's 3 points. If they answer once the 10 seconds is up, they still have a chance to answer it and earn 2 points. If they do not answer the question correctly or don't have an answer at all, the other contestant will have a chance to steal the question and earn 1 point by answering that question correctly. Got it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm asking Kendall because I don't think he pays attention during the episode. So
I don't.
yeah,
This is my
make
first time listening to it as well.
I think Martha has the rules down. Okay, since Martha, you guessed the number correctly before we got started, you get to choose the category. And the categories are reality TV and Chili's.
Reality TV.
All right, so what category are we in right now? It's reality TV, okay? So, you guys ready to earn your gay card?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
All right, let's get started. So, question number 1 to Kendall. This reality TV show debuted in 1992 and featured spin-offs such as The Road Rules and The Challenge.
Real world.
That is correct.
Bleep.
The next question over to you, Martha. This reality show bears the name of a character from the book 1984.
I don't know.
Wait, do I get to steal it?
The book 1984?
Final time.
Yeah, don't know.
Big Brother.
Big Brother is correct. All right, so question over to you, Kendall. Aaron Andrews is a host on the show Dancing with the Stars and also is a reporter for which sport?
Which sport or sports network?
Sport.
Oh, basketball.
That is incorrect. Martha,
Football.
that is correct.
Oh, I was going to say tumbling and twirling.
With the steals, you guys. All right. Question number 4 over to you, Martha. In 2009, Entertainment Weekly named this show the #1 reality show of all time.
In what year?
2009.
Survivor.
That is correct. All right. Okay. This one is interesting. All right. We got 2 more questions. So your last question, Kendall. This reality TV show personality and Real Housewives used to play Billy Reed on the soap opera Days of Our Lives.
Oh, I don't remember her name. It's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
What's her name?
Kendall.
No answer?
Morky.
Morky is incorrect. Martha.
Lisa Rennie.
That is correct. Lisa
Rinna.
Rinna.
No.
We'll give it to her.
Lips.
Lips. All right. The last question.
We got a lesbian on the show. All she can talk about is lips.
Over to you,
2 lips.
Martha. This reality TV show won the Emmy Award for the Outstanding Reality Program in 2018.
It won the what?
The Emmy Award for Outstanding Reality Show Program in 2018. Kendall?
RuPaul's Drag Race.
That is correct.
Oh.
That is
Meow.
correct.
How
Oh,
come I see
wow.
that one?
I figured that was good. And you made that interesting. All the steals, all the questions got answered. Is that correct? So that's good.
Yes.
Our friendship is broken now.
All right. So that's the end of round 1. Tony, what's the score?
For the first time in our game show history, we have a tie at 5-5. So it's anybody's game in the second round.
All right. Well, look at that. This is interesting. Yes. We'll see
This is when I destroy her.
how well you guys know in the
And if we do have to have a tiebreaker based on cuteness, I think Martha's going to prevail, but we'll see.
I would second
Thank you,
that.
Tony.
All right. So before we get into our little kiki discussion with you two, Tony, a little word from our sponsors, if you will do us the honor.
Yes, we definitely want to thank our sponsor, Economy Works, for letting us do this. Economy Works is a freelance talent network that connects professionals with project work. So if you're a company that needs help with writing job descriptions, conducting market analysis, managing your social media platforms, Economy Works has an extensive talent network of freelance professionals ready to help you do more with less. Economy Works. When we work, the economy works. Find out more about Economy Works at economyworks.com.
I think Spencer would be very proud of your commercial abilities. You were under a lot of stress, so way to make him proud.
Way to go.
Thank you.
All right, so let's
Alcohol
kiki with you
helps,
guys. Yeah, booze helps. So let's, Martha, I am so excited that you're down here. I love your precious face, and what I have loved about getting to know you over the last 10 plus years is just you have such an infectious personality, and you are you're just
It's not the only thing that's infectious.
yeah. You need to get that checked. But it is so fun, and everyone loves you, and it's great to
You're
have you
super
here
cute.
and to part of our podcast. So and what I really also loved about you is kind of the relationship you and Kendall have. It's a friendship like no other. But you guys are, I think you told me early on when Kendall and I started dating, and you and I first met. He's your ride or die. So it's been cool to see you guys have each other's back.
Her person.
Yes, her person. That's what she said. When I first met Martha, she was like, she brought Kendall over to the apartment. He was drunk.
As he crawled in.
As he
I
crawled
was
in.
pretending to be drunk because I don't really drink.
And she's like, "That's my person." So, and she still talks like that. So, but some questions for you guys. So, how did you guys meet?
At Chili's.
At Chili's. Oh,
You're
okay.
like the first person he hasn't met from Grindr.
I know.
So tell us a little
I
bit
blocked her on
about
Grindr.
about the story. So either one of you guys tell us how you met. Even though I know I could kick this question to Martha and she could start answering, and Kendall's gonna take over. So
Let me just go ahead and take over.
yeah.
Martha, you can leave. I got this.
All right,
We
bye,
met-
y'all.
We met in 2003. Take it from here, Martha.
So we met in 2003, and I was starting a job at Chili's, and I walked in and I saw this precious, just sweet soul, and I'm like,
I was there too.
I want to be friends with him, but then I got very nervous.
Wait,
and I
you
just-
were working there, Kendall, or you were?
Yes, I was
yes,
working.
he was
there.
working
Oh,
there,
okay.
and I was a hot mess when I started working there, and then Kendall kind of just had to save me,
Wow.
and yeah.
Anything
That's
else?
it.
Why were you a hot mess?
Oh, Kendall, take over for
Yeah, Kendall, come on. Do your
Oh, are we telling secrets now? Is that what we should
Well,
do?
I'm just saying.
PC secret.
No, Martha and I got along instantly. She got fired about 4 times in the first week.
10.
10 times, I think. She kept screwing up.
Why did you get fired?
But we were really short-staffed, so thankfully, Lord Jesus, I trained her a few times as a server, and she was fun, but the girl, she liked her extracurricular activities. So we bonded over that. And I was a little minor, so I had her buy my drinks for me.
Oh, blessed.
Yeah.
She's still buying my drinks
But,
because I forget my wallet all the
Yeah.
time.
So that's come like a long way because we recently saw you at Chili's. Now you're a trainer, so now you are the ones doing the training. So that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I wish you would have trained them at the Chili's we were at today.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. But we won't. badmouth.
Awkward.
Yeah. All right. So that's a fun little story. The little chili heads. That's how you guys met. All right. So what is one thing? And I'll ask this question to both of you guys. One thing that you like about the other person that you don't think others really know.
Well, I've seen her rack.
Everyone knows.
And when those things come out, they're very impressive. She kind of smashes them down in a sports bra, as most lesbians do. But release those puppies, and it's like, damn, watch out.
All right. So that's what you admire.
No. One thing, let's see, that people don't know about her, is that the question?
Well, it's something that people don't like, maybe overlook, but just something that you really admire about Martha.
Martha and I have a friendship to where we can be completely honest and not judgmental of each other. So we're like, well, I see those judgy eyes, but she still shows up every now and then. Drives from Virginia down here. So we're just completely like honest and can look like fools, and we know we have each other's back. And I think it's like a rare friendship that I wish everyone could experience. We're basically Oprah and Gail, okay?
Who's Oprah?
Me.
I would. I just if you guys could see the look that I was getting from Kendall right now.
We'll let her think that.
All right. What about you, Martha? Like any?
He gave me one car and he thinks he's Oprah.
Yeah.
One car.
The only one that you hasn't gotten repoed.
True story.
So what about you? What's something that you admire about Kendall that you don't think people know or get about?
And
him?
don't say killer rack like I said about yours. You can't steal mine.
Well, we know that would be a lie, and this is a truthful podcast.
A cups are in.
Honesty.
Honesty. I think it's just Kendall's big heart. He'll come off as
that runs in his family. I think it's called
Enlarged.
heart disease.
enlarged. Yeah. Well, and a lot of people don't know that about him because he's so lively and carefree. But the valve problem that he does have with the heart,
That's why I live life to the fullest.
right? He's just a very compassionate person, and some people overlook that with everything else that's going on with him.
No. All of
But
his-
All the other positive actions.
but I mean, he's a sweet, sweet boy, man child,
I like boy.
man child. No, you don't.
manatee.
Someday people can discover these things, and you want to make sure your quotes are on point. All right. So, favorite memory together.
Oh,
You're like, I don't remember. We blacked out.
Well, we were in Pensacola. You know where I'm going with this? And I had just broken up with my first real boyfriend of a year and a half. And I'm
You
pouring.
told me you were just going away for a weekend, and now apparently we were broken. I'm just kidding.
Well, when I broke up, you didn't believe me. Different guy. We're sitting on the curb, and I'm like crying, and she's being a really supportive friend. And then she lifts her leg and accidentally farts so loud.
I didn't know you were going there.
I asked for permission. What were you talking about? And then she started crying because she was so embarrassed because she thought she made things worse. And I did not find it funny time. I was like, oh.
He was mad.
Disgusted.
He's
It was
like, "Can
worse
you
than the
just go
breakup.
sit in the car?" And I was like,
I'd rather cry by
I was like,
myself.
"I'll never be a good friend to anyone because I farted."
It became about her.
Is that when you still had a crush on him, Martha?
I mean, what year is it? 2019? Like,
I'm still trying to get over that.
yeah,
No?
I mean, she drove down
You
here.
came-
nonstop.
the one that got away.
Yeah. What about you? What's your favorite memory together, Martha?
Oh, I don't know. There's just. I think my favorite memory is finally. I mean, at the time it was horrible, but it was Pride in Houston, and I lost Kendall for a day.
That's our favorite memory.
I know
together.
that's like me and your Thomas's favorite memory, but
How'd you
the
lose me?
next day, having Kendall, retell the story and hearing the voicemails of, "I just want to,"
I got
and
lost.
there's like random grass on parts of his body, and he doesn't remember anything. And he told the story like it was just award-winning film. Like it was just, but I mean, it's just. It was
I got
a
roofied
great-
again. It happens several times a week.
We were overserved.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fun. Yeah, I think that's a good memory. I think that's probably my favorite memory with you two together. Like that's a good
Really?
time.
That's
yeah.
Because it was a
Horrible
night.
weekend.
It was a whole weekend of emotions that went from one end all the way to the end. Like just.
Yeah, and I think that's it. It's not because it was the best time ever. It was just like there was it's a story for the ages. And then just all the other folks that were around with Maddie and his little crush and their excursion. So it was quite an event.
We always have fun though. We laugh nonstop, mostly at each other, mostly at Martha, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's one-sided.
Martha's down with anything. So last
I
question.
laugh until she cries.
Last question for you guys. What's your greatest hope for one another? Like, what do you want to see? Like, what's?
Oh, this is getting deep.
I know.
I'm trying to be Oprah.
You know what deep is, Duncan?
When I'm the top.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You first.
What was the question again? My
Your
greatest hope
for Kendall.
that. Oh my God.
Oh, the tears
that
are
can
coming.
I
That's
know
what I want.
that can like realizes what a great person he is.
Oh, I already knew
that. And not in a joking way that he is enough, and he's a fabulous fucking just person. Because I don't think he always realizes that.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
Oh,
That's
okay.
good. That's good. I
There's
like that.
more to realize.
Oh,
Um,
I'm trying to,
what's the question
create
again?
good will before you guys duke it out in the second round. So, your greatest hope for Martha. What do you
I'm
want?
sweating in places.
She's already doing that. It took her. She's where I hoped she would be in the sense of she cares a lot less what people think, and she realizes she's a good person, and she is in a good relationship, and she knows what she wants. She's already there, and I take full credit for that.
Well, that's what happens when you turn 60.
Yeah.
You start
This
to feel
is
that.
like the Phil Donahue's
You-
show or something like
Oh,
that.
Phil.
Oh, she's
Donahue.
crying.
I was going for Oprah, and you're going for Phil Donahue. Thanks. All right, you good? You need a
She's of
moment.
an older generation.
You need a moment. Just gonna take. I think that's the menopause.
Mama needs
That's
a
the. That's the. Just kidding.
Get Mama's Tic Tacs.
Get Mama's Tic Tacs.
But no, that was fun. I think. Thanks for going deep with me for a bit. I
It
know.
was not right when you say it.
Kendall.
Trying to have a threesome again.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You weren't the only one that liked the rack.
Hello.
Thank you. Okay.
All right. That was fun. Okay. Let's before I get. I'm not trying to get looped into.
All right,
this.
now
I'm
let me
just
whip
trying to
this
that.
hose ass in this game.
All
Bye,
right.
bitch.
So that was a good
Good
time.
luck.
So
Motherfucking luck.
on to our second round. Again, we are tied 5-5.
5-5.
All right. So
55. You get off 55.
let's go and see who's going to win this final round. I didn't think I was going to need bonus questions, but I'm glad I came up with them because otherwise.
Is the second category really Chili's?
The second the
No,
second category
that's gone
is
now.
about the podcast.
Oh.
Yeah. So this consists of 5 questions. In this round, the first to chime in and answer correctly will earn 2 points. If the person is incorrect or doesn't answer, the other contestant can answer. And the question
2 pints?
2 pints.
Yes.
2 points.
I'll share.
And
Thank you.
the other contestant can answer the question and earn 1 point. Again, this wouldn't be a gay podcast if we didn't twist it up a bit. So our chime, we're not going to have a fan this time because neither one of you know how to thwarp it. So you'll go. Tony does. So our chime in. So Martha, if she answers or chimes in, she's going to shake the maracas, not her boobies. Those are actually her boobies she's shaking. She's got pebbles in them. You should get that checked. And then
They're called lumps, and it's personal.
We can check each other's lumps out after this.
Let's play doctor.
Whoever has the smallest lumps wins.
Y'all are checking each other's lumps.
Warm her up first.
Wait, the host is laughing too much. Stall. Someone stall.
What's our greatest fear? Greatest fear.
Should I take
Greatest
What is
hope-
our greatest fear for each other?
greatest hope for Thomas?
so they stop laughing.
Oprah
Oh,
would
geez.
never lose control like
I
this.
know.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to make my booty clap.
And then, yes, Kendall will have that shake of a cowbell of sorts.
Don't call my ass a cowbell.
All right, that's his booty. Martha's shaking her tatas. All right, so you guys good on the rules?
Yes.
All right, so category is let's talk about gay stuff.
L tags.
All right, question number 1.
Wait, anyone can
Yeah, you
Clack
chime
in, right?
Chime
Okay.
in if you got it correctly. In what year was the album On the Six released? Kendall.
99.
That is correct. Question number 2. Jennifer Lopez starred in Out of Sight with what actor? Martha.
I didn't mean to do that, but Out of Sight was with that dude. Y'all talked about it. I forgot. Some white dude.
No answer.
I wasn't listening at that point. It was the last topic in our podcast.
Yes, it was.
George Clooney.
It wasn't about me.
George Clooney.
All right. The Boy Scouts loosened their policies, removing the national restriction on openly gay leaders and employees in what year?
2015?
That is correct.
Wow.
All right.
Thank
Someone's
you.
listening.
But it's still by charter or by...
Oh,
Thank
she
you. I'm
was
giving you a bonus
listening.
point for that.
Thank you.
Teacher's pet.
Oh my God. 'cause
All
it was
right.
this topic.
Jennifer Lopez was born in what year? Martha.
Okay, it's 2019. She turned 50, so she was born in 69.
That is correct.
Oh, 69, that booty.
All right, last
Whoa.
question. Last question. What % of Boy Scouts troops were associated with religious organizations? Martha.
90%.
That is incorrect.
98%.
No.
92.
The correct answer, Tony.
5557.
70.
That is correct. All right, so that takes our score to...
Tied again.
Martha 9, Kendall 7.
Oh.
Once again.
Martha, the winner.
Thank you.
Tell her what she wins, host.
She wins. Good for you. Good for you.
We're getting her a Let's Talk About Gay Stuff t-shirt.
She already has one. She doesn't wear it.
I do wear it.
When? Where is it? Did you pack it? No, I'm kidding.
Be nice.
I did pack it. And
Oh,
You
packed
get
it?
shamed by the host, is what you get.
You like packing it too?
yeah, I packed it
She
real
packed
good.
it. Oh. Don't go through security.
You unpacked it in my condo twice today. Just kidding. Okay, let's wrap this up.
I got so nervous.
Are we talking about the t-shirt?
Well, all right. So the first time we have a woman and lesbian on our podcast.
And we have Martha.
And she wins. Woohoo. Way to go. Congratulations.
This will be a question later because it'll go down in gay history.
This will go down in gay history. The first lesbian and woman we had on Let's Talk About Gay Stuff. The special quiz show edition was Martha D. Doyle.
Y'all should have seen what she did with that big black mic in her face.
Hello. What a game. All right. So, Martha, our
We
winner
all
for
love
the
a
week.
big black mic.
Before we close out, let's have another word from our sponsor.
Yes, again, we'd like to thank our sponsor. Did you know the unemployment rate right now is at 3.7%? If you're trying to hire someone, then you probably already know that because you are having trouble finding quality candidates. Economy Works is here to help. Don't have time, energy, or the resources to hire? Economy Works is ready to help you write job descriptions, find candidates, review resumes, and phone screen candidates. Let the Economy Works Talent Network help you do more with less. Economy Works. When we work, the economy works. Find out more at economyworks.com.
All right. Thank you, Tony. Okay. So thank you, Martha, for joining us, for coming all the way from Virginia by way of Louisiana to come join us. Any last shout outs, any last words, Martha, before we sign off?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for winning. All right. So don't forget to, again, follow our podcast wherever you get it. And, of course, thank you to our host, Tony and Kendall.
Where can they find our podcast?
Yeah, for sure. So, again, thank you for joining for another special episode of Let's Talk About Gay Stuff Quiz Show Edition. Be sure to follow us on the web at letstalkaboutgaystuff.com. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk About Gay Stuff and on Twitter at Talk Gay Stuff. You can also send us an email for any feedback at letstalkaboutgaystuff@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe and download our podcast where you listen to your podcast, and we'd love to hear what you think. So leave us a review. So for another episode of Let's Talk About Gay Stuff, we're here.
We're queer.
Get used to it.